Welcome back, Hornets. Today we are going over our very first Ready Workbook lesson tutorial. So you need to have out your workbook and you need to be turned to page 251. We're going to be looking at context clues. So as soon as you get out your book, if you need to pause the video while you're getting your things out, then do that. And we're just going to pick up at any time that you need to pause the video to catch up. Pause the video. All right. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up here to the top and we're going to read our instructions that tell us if I write it in red, then you must write it in red in your workbook. This is our version of the AHA process so we can annotate and write on the text. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to box our title using context clues. That's to make sure that we know what our lesson is about and that we're paying attention to the fact that we're looking for context clues. And our introduction down here tells us that our context clues, when you come across an unfamiliar word, you look for context clues, which is the nearby words that hint at the meaning of the word. We have four types of context clues that we're looking for in seventh grade: reinstatement, not reinstatement, restatement, example, cause and effect, and comparison and contrast. When we look for restatement, we're looking for the key words or signal words. Or, in other words, that is to say. And our example we have over here is women's rights advocates or supporters met in Seneca Falls, New York in 1948. Well, advocates is our word that we don't know what it means, but they give me a restatement or kind of like a definition of the word to let me know that advocates means supporters. Then I've got my example, context clue, and my signal words like, such as, for example, and for instance. And let's see, over my example says leaders often face fierce opposition, such as name calling, disrespect, and even threats of harm. Well, I've got the word opposition here, and this signal word, such as, lets me know that it's about to be an example. So I know that opposition, examples of opposition are name calling, disrespect, and even threats of harm. So those are words that let me know what opposition means. Then my next one is cause and effect. Key signal words are as a result of, because, and thanks to. So here in my example sentence, because of these leaders' efforts to gain control, to gain equal rights, women secured the right to vote in 1920. Well, the word is secured. And I'm looking for a cause and effect relationship. So because of these leaders' efforts to gain equal rights, women secured the right. So that lets me know that because somebody did something, something else happened. And it helps to let me know that secured means they got it. And then my last one for seventh grade is comparison and contrast, which is also, like, as well as, yet, however, and although. We're looking for words, signal words that let me know something's alike or let me know something's different. So then I get proponents of women's rights, like those who support other causes or committed to their beliefs. So my vocabulary word is proponents, and I want to know what that means. So I'm looking for this keyword like that lets me know that it's going to tell me a similarity. So proponents also is similar to those who support other causes. So proponents is like the word support. So proponents are supporters. Other clues to a word's meaning are the word's position in the sentence and it's part of speech. That's a huge deal, guys. All right. So below the position of cause, such as stirring speeches can cause people to change their minds about an issue. Cause here is a verb. So it says to make something happen. Okay. In the second sentence, Elizabeth Cady Stanton dedicated herself to the cause of women's rights. Well, here, cause is a noun, which is a goal or an issue. Even though they're the same word, they have two separate meanings. All right, so let's scroll down to our next spot. So now we have our guided practice. So in our guided practice, we're going to underline a context clue that helps you understand each underlined word. Draw a line from the clue to the word. It says with a partner identify, but unless we're able to turn to our classmate and have a conversation, you're going to do this on your own. So I want you to pause the video, and then I want you to go back and check your work on our Google slide. Okay. So remember, we're going to underline the context clue that helps you understand each underlined word. And then you're going to draw a line from the clue to the word. For example, until 1920, suffrage or the right to vote was denied to women. So I'm going to underline the right to vote, and I'm going to draw an arrow or a line to show that the right to vote means suffrage. And by the way, this is it's not going to go out. This is a restatement. All right, so I will let you do the other three on your own, and you can check your work on our Google slide.